I had spent 3 years learning how to stitch wolves back together without letting any of them know my name. At the Human University, everyone thought I was just the girl with the impossible schedule. Human medicine in the morning, veterinary anatomy in the afternoon, zoology labs whenever I could fit them in. My classmates joked that I was trying to become 3 doctors at once. They were not entirely wrong. Human medicine was my cover. Veterinary medicine taught me bones and muscle without asking why I cared so much about bodies that healed too fast. Zoology gave me language for the things humans called impossible. None of it was easy, but hiding had never been easy either. I was a lone wolf because I had chosen to live. Simon had made that choice necessary. He was the alpha's son from my old pack, the kind of man who smiled in public and made people lower their eyes without realizing they had done it. He had never called what he wanted from me love. Simon was too honest for that. To him, I was a thing that had wandered out of reach, and the longer I stayed gone, the more certain I became that he would enjoy dragging me back. Alpha Solomon, his father, was the only reason I had made it out. He sent me away quietly, paid the first semester of tuition, and told me not to come home until I could protect myself with more than a good heart. So I became useful, quiet, careful. My wolf hated every part of it. Annika had been pacing under my skin for weeks by the time I finally took her out. I drove 2 hours from campus, parked where the tree line swallowed the road, and checked the wind before I opened the door. I always check the wind. Old habits kept lone wolves alive. The forest was cold enough that the first breath hurt. I changed quickly, tucked my clothes high into the fork of an oak, and let Annika take the body before fear could talk me out of it. For a while, there was only the clean rhythm of paws on wet earth. No lecture halls, no fluorescent lights, no pretending human coffee was enough to keep a wolf awake. Annika ran low and fast, her reddish-brown coat brushing fern still damp from the evening rain. Then she stopped so suddenly that the leaves slid under her claws. Blood. Not old blood. Not deer. The smell was hot, metallic, threaded with the bitter stink of wolfsbane oil and rusted iron. Somewhere ahead, something heavy shifted and went still again, as if it had learned that movement made the pain worse. We should go, I told her. Annika did not move. The wind turned, and beneath the blood came another scent. Teakwood smoke after rain, warm skin, alpha, mate. Annika said, and for one foolish second, every lesson I had taught myself went silent. I had imagined my mate once, back when I was young enough to believe the moon goddess was kind. I had not imagined finding him half hidden in enemy brush, one massive black leg caught between the teeth of a bear trap built for war. He was in wolf form, bigger than any wolf I had treated in a classroom simulation. Midnight dark, except where blood had matted the fur around his hind leg. The trap had closed below the knee and crushed deep. If he shifted, the change would tear through the remaining tissue. If he stayed there, whoever said it would come back. His green eyes followed us through the brush. He knew we were there. He also knew he could not chase us. That should have made him less dangerous. It did not. I forced the shift back before I could think too hard about being exposed in front of a stranger, mate or not. Fear made my hands efficient. I kept them open, kept my voice steady, and did not step close until his nostrils flared over my scent. I'm not here to hurt you, I said. The trap is under the joint, and if you shift, you may lose the leg before anyone can help you. If you let me release it, you still have a chance. His ears angled toward me, not trust exactly.